Have you ever noticed how people start acting strangely when they sense something different about you? It's not just your imagination. When you follow your purpose, when your energy is unique and powerful, it can disturb the people around you. Whether it's your strong faith, your dedication to your worldview, your authenticity, or simply being a God-fearing person, others can sense it and often don't know how to react. This unique energy causes people to act in strange and irritating ways. They become uncomfortable. Their behavior changes and you think, why can't they just be normal? It's frustrating because all you do is be yourself, follow your path, and live your truth. However, their reactions can be confusing and annoying. In this video, I'm going to reveal 6 specific behaviors that people display when they recognize that you've been chosen. These are not just random actions. They are clear signs of how your presence affects them. Stay with me as we explore these 6 annoying things people do, helping you to understand why they act this way. When people recognize that you've been chosen, the first thing they usually do is offer you free things, and this can be both disconcerting and uncomfortable. Imagine going out for a drink and, without any warning, the barman says, "The first drink is on me." Or you attend an event and someone offers you VIP access without you asking. It can even extend to everyday scenarios, such as shopping, where store staff give you special discounts, or in restaurants, where your meals are unexpectedly covered. These gestures, although seemingly generous, can leave you confused and thinking, why are they doing this? What have I done to deserve this? This phenomenon happens because people sense something extraordinary about you. There is an aura, an energy that you emit, which they themselves may not fully understand, but find attractive. It's their way of trying to connect with you, be part of your orbit, or show their appreciation for your unique presence. They see you as someone special, and offering free things is their way of recognizing and honoring that specialness. Think about it. The average person doesn't get invited to exclusive parties or big events. Often they don't even know these events are happening. But when you're chosen, people start offering you all kinds of advantages and invitations. They'll talk about the hottest upcoming shows and events because they want to include you. They recognize that your presence is powerful and that you have something special going on as an individual. By keeping you informed, they feel they can align themselves with you and perhaps share your unique energy and opportunities. This behavior can quickly become oppressive. You may start to feel that people are doing too much, and this can be frustrating because all you really want is to be treated normally, without the constant fuss and unsolicited generosity. They might say, "Don't worry, I've got the bill," or invite you to events, hoping that you'll remember their kindness in the future. They may even say, "Don't forget me when you're successful," trying to secure a place in your success story. Although these actions come from a feeling of admiration, they can also seem like a lot of pressure and expectation. This situation requires a delicate balance. On the one hand, graciously accepting these offers can be a way of building positive connections and relationships. It can open doors and create opportunities that wouldn't otherwise be available. On the other hand, it's perfectly normal to politely decline if these gestures make you uncomfortable or if you feel they come with restrictions. The key is to remain grounded and true to yourself. You don't owe anyone anything just because you've been offered something for free. Accept or decline based on what feels right to you, not out of a sense of obligation. Remember that people are attracted to your energy because they see something valuable in you. Accept this recognition and the positive attention it brings, but also set clear boundaries to protect your comfort and autonomy. By doing so, you will be able to navigate these interactions with grace and confidence, ensuring that your unique qualities are respected and appreciated without feeling overwhelmed by unsolicited generosity. The second thing people do that can be quite annoying is their tendency to stick close to you when they recognize that you are the chosen one. You may not have noticed it at first, but when you have this positive and unique energy, people are unconsciously drawn to you. It's like being a magnet. Wherever you go, you attract a crowd. Imagine walking into a room and before you know it, 5 or 6 people surround you. You start to wonder, why are they so close to me? It's because they sense that you're different, special. Being a true chosen one, you'll often find people gravitating towards you, almost as if they can't help it. It's like throwing bread in the field. At first you don't see any birds, but as soon as the bread hits the ground, a flock descends, eager to grab a piece. In the same way, people feel that by being close to you, something special can pass through to them. They see your aura, your inexplicable charisma, and want to be part of it. It's as if they believe that just being near you can bring them closer to something extraordinary, akin to touching the hem of Jesus' garments in the hope of a cure or a miracle. This constant crowding can be very annoying. You might think, "Hey, give me some space. What are you doing?" People may try to touch you, invade your personal space, or simply stand too close, making you uncomfortable. It can get to the point where you feel overwhelmed and may even think about moving to a different location just to get some peace. Biblical examples of this phenomenon abound. For example, in Mark 5:25-34, a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years touched Jesus' cloak in the middle of the crowd, believing that just one touch would heal her. And it did. Another example is found in Luke 19:1-10, where Zacchaeus climbed a sycamore tree just to see Jesus because of the crowd. Jesus noticed his effort and invited him to come down, which led to a significant moment in Zacchaeus' life. These behaviors are a clear sign that people recognize your unique energy and want to connect with it as much as possible. They flock to you, invade your space, and try to be as close as possible, believing that only your presence can somehow improve their own lives. Although it's a testament to your special aura, it's also a challenge to manage this constant attention without feeling suffocated. The third thing that happens when people recognize that you've been chosen, and this may sound crazy, but it's very common, is that some people will become envious of you. This envy doesn't even need a valid reason. Often, there isn't one. They simply get jealous and start rejecting you just to boost their self-esteem. You can find this with friends, acquaintances, or even colleagues. Out of the blue, someone who was close to you can suddenly start acting cold or distant. This leaves you wondering if you've done something wrong, but the truth is that you haven't. Their rejection stems from insecurity and the need to feel superior, pushing you down. This behavior is confusing and damaging. One day you get on well, and the next day, they treat you as if you were beneath them. It's as if rejecting you gives them a sense of power and accomplishment. They feel validated by making you question yourself, and this temporarily boosts their confidence. This is particularly frustrating because it's hard to understand why someone would act this way without any real provocation. We see similar patterns in the Bible. For example, Joseph's brothers became jealous of him because of his dreams and the favor he received from his father. Their jealousy led them to sell him into slavery. Genesis 37. Another example is Saul's envy of David, which led him to repeatedly try to kill David, despite David's loyalty and service. 1 Samuel 18. These stories illustrate how envy can lead to irrational and harmful behavior. People who behave in this way often lack positive energy. They are like energy vampires, needing to drain positivity from others in order to feel better about their own lives. They recognize your glowing aura, your angelic energy, and instead of being inspired, they feel threatened. They may never admit it, but deep down they know that you possess something special that they don't have. To deal with this disparity, they reject you, trying to bring you down to their level. They want you to be theirs alone, to keep your light to themselves. If they realize that they can't control you, they will intentionally hurt you, making you feel bad in order to diminish your spirit. This behavior is typical of narcissistic and deceitful people. It's all about manipulating energy to feel superior. They like to see you falter because it temporarily masks their own inadequacies. Ultimately, this rejection is not about you, but about them. It's about their inability to cope with your success and the unique light you bring to the world. Understanding this can help you navigate these painful interactions with grace and resilience, knowing that their rejection is just a reflection of your inner turmoil and not a measure of your worth. The fourth annoying behavior you'll encounter when people recognize that you've been chosen is willful ignorance. Unlike outright rejection, ignoring you is a subtle but deliberate act designed to undermine your confidence and sense of self-worth. People will do anything to make you feel invisible, and this is no accident. They do this for selfish reasons, driven by their own insecurities and the need to feel superior. When people ignore you on purpose, they are trying to dim your light to make themselves feel better. It's a competitive tactic. They see your success, your hard work, and your bright future, and it intimidates them. To deal with the situation, they decide to act as if you don't exist. They may avoid your messages, pretend to be busy when you're around, or not acknowledge your presence in social settings. This behavior is rooted in jealousy and the desire to bring you down to their level. For example, a so-called friend may spy on your social networks, be aware of your every move, but never interact with your posts. They may hear about your recent conquests through gossip, but act indifferently when you share your news. They plan their actions meticulously. The next time you contact them, they will have already decided not to respond, pretending that they have more important things to do. It's all a front to make you question their importance and the value of their achievements. Their behavior is all about energy. They seek to match or even surpass your positive energy, making you feel neglected and devalued. In doing so, they hope to create the illusion that they are as busy, successful, or important as you. They want you to think that they are leading equally meaningful lives, when in reality they are just trying to undermine your confidence. This willful ignorance is frustrating because it is so insidious. You know that they are aware of your presence and achievements, but they choose to act otherwise. It's a calculated move to make you doubt yourself. For example, you may see them posting on social media shortly after you get in touch, openly ignoring your attempts to connect while trying to appear involved in their own activities. These actions reveal their true intentions, to bring you down so that they feel elevated. It's a toxic dynamic, driven by an inability to celebrate the successes of others without feeling threatened. Recognizing this behavior for what it is can help you navigate it more effectively. Understand that their ignorance is a reflection of their insecurities, not your value. By remaining confident and true to your path, you can overcome petty attempts to dim your light. The fifth annoying behavior that people display when they recognize that you have been chosen is to constantly brag about their achievements. You'll find that certain people feel the need to show off their achievements whenever they're around you. It's as if every conversation becomes an opportunity for them to brag about their latest successes. They might say things like, "I've just bought a new car," or "I'm going to an exclusive event tonight." They'll tell you about their expensive purchases, the money they've made, or the high-status events they're attending. This constant boasting can become quite tedious because you end up sitting there, forced to listen to them trying to outdo you. Despite your efforts to be kind and supportive, their need to compete with you is evident. They seem to want to match your energy, or even surpass it, by continually highlighting their own successes. It's as if they believe that by doing so, they can rise to your level. You can respond with genuine congratulations, trying to be polite and encouraging, but it seems that every interaction with them revolves around the need to prove something. What's more frustrating is that these people often seem disinterested in your achievements. As soon as you start to share something positive about your life, they quickly change the subject, or act as if they haven't heard you. They may pretend to be absorbed in something else, or give an indifferent response. This behavior makes it clear that their main goal is not to engage in a mutual exchange, but to dominate the conversation with their achievements. Their incessant boasting is a way of competing with you without openly acknowledging it. They don't want to admit that they see you as someone special, so they try to overshadow you with their own stories. It's a subtle but persistent form of competition, driven by insecurities and the desire to be seen as equally successful or important. Recognizing this can help you understand why these interactions seem so draining and one-sided. It's not about you. It's about their need to feel validated by overshadowing you. Last but not least, another frustrating behavior you'll encounter when people recognize that you've been chosen is blaming you for their own problems. This is something that can catch you off guard, especially when it comes from people close to you. It could be a partner, a friend, or even a family member. When they face problems they can't solve or don't want to take responsibility for, they shift the blame onto you. For example, your partner might say, "It's your fault we had a fight," even if the disagreement has nothing to do with you. They may argue, "You told me to do the dishes," twisting the argument to suggest that you are somehow responsible for their frustration. This behavior stems from an inability to manage their own problems. As you are a strong presence in their lives, they find it easier to transfer the problems to you. They see you as a scapegoat for their failures and shortcomings. They may say things like, "We didn't get into the club because of you," or "It's your fault we missed this opportunity," even when the real reasons have nothing to do with you. They avoid admitting that their own actions or lack of actions are the cause of their problems. People who blame you for their problems are usually motivated by jealousy and insecurity. They see your success and the positive direction of your life, and this makes them uncomfortable with their own inadequacies. By blaming you, they try to undermine your confidence and make themselves feel better. This behavior is particularly common in those who struggle with low self-esteem and need to put others down in order to feel good about themselves. In the Bible, we see similar behavior. For example, in Genesis, Joseph's brothers blame him for their feelings of jealousy and resentment and end up selling him into slavery. Their actions were motivated by their own insecurities and envy of Joseph's favored status and dreams. This tendency to blame the chosen one is a way of avoiding facing up to one's own faults and mistakes. They may say, "You're the reason I haven't succeeded," or "It's your fault I'm unhappy," to justify their own lack of progress or satisfaction. Often they don't have a logical reason to blame. It's simply a way of deflecting from their own responsibilities. Recognizing this behavior for what it is can help you navigate these interactions. Understand that their blame is a reflection of their own problems, not a true indictment of your actions. Maintaining confidence and staying the course, despite attempts to drag you down, is crucial. By doing so, you can protect your own mental and emotional well-being and at the same time, understand the underlying reasons for their behavior. So, my friends, being recognized as chosen brings with it a unique set of challenges and behaviors from others. While it's uplifting to be seen and recognized for your unique energy and purpose, it also attracts envy, competition, and blame. The people around you don't always know how to deal with your presence and can react in frustrating and confusing ways. It's important to understand that these reactions usually have more to do with their insecurities and struggles than with you. Navigating these interactions with grace and resilience is key. Set boundaries when necessary, and remember to stay true to yourself. Embrace the positive attention and opportunities that come your way, but don't let the negativity of others discourage you. Your journey as a chosen one is meaningful and powerful. Continue to shine your light and let your inner strength guide you through these challenges. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that your path is one of purpose and meaning, and that your unique energy is a gift to the world. Now, my chosen friends, I encourage you to share your stories and experiences here in the comments, not just as personal anecdotes, but as testimonies of divine work in the world. Welcome this call with humility and boldness, for you are not just a participant in the divine narrative, you are one of its most important storytellers. May your journey be blessed, and may you inspire many others to recognize and embrace the divine gifts in their own lives. If you found this message resonant and are ready for part 2, just write Part 2